TFC won the Supporters' Shield for the first time in franchise history in a 4-2 win against the New York Red Bulls. Some of y'all might have noticed I actually didn't make a video for the last game. That's because I wasn't even in town, didn't even get to see it, and they lost, and if you want to know how that video would have turned out, basically exactly like they lost again, and to New England again, and I don't know if what's happening. So now that we got that overreaction out of the way, let's talk about the game and how Justin Morrow is a fucking god. In my Portland video, I was surprised that he scored a goal. I was more surprised that he scored 2 goals, and I don't think I'll ever be surprised if I ever see him do anything with the ball ever again. Hat trick, what a legend. He basically won them the Supporters' Shield tonight. I don't know why I said tonight. I'm making this like a week later. Justin Morrow is such a legend, they should make a statue for him on Legends Row for the Leafs. Justin Morrow is such a legend, the Toronto Raptors should retire his number. Justin Morrow is such a legend, they should rename the CN Tower after him. When Superman was a kid, he would dress up as Justin Morrow for Halloween. The reason Justin Morrow never won a Balloon d'Or is because they want to even the playing field for Messi and Ronaldo. Well, let's talk about the game, though. Let's talk about it. At some point, I think we should talk about the... Do you think we should talk? We think we should talk. The beginning of the game was actually kind of slow. Nothing much happened for about half an hour. 32 minutes in, though, Morrow scored his first goal. About 5 minutes later, he scored his second goal. And about 2 minutes later, Red Bulls were like, hey, we're still the Red Bulls. They scored a goal, and then it became 2-1 to end the first half. In all honesty, I kind of just figured that the team stopped caring about the regular season, because they lost 2 games in a row after only losing 3 games all year, and then they, were killed in one of them. From what I've heard, they didn't even try in the second, so I kind of figured they were just going to let this slip. So 77 minutes in, when Royer scored off a penalty kick and it became 2-2, I was actually kind of convinced. I started to make my peace with it. I was like, hey, if they tie this, but win the next 2, it would be more dramatic, and then they can set an MLS record, and then blah, 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 but fear not. Because 3 minutes later, Vasquez scores on also a penalty kick. I don't know why there were so many penalty kicks in this game, but whatever. 3-2 TFC with not much time left. So we walk into stoppage time, pass here, pass there. Morrow chips it in. First ever career hat trick. 4-2 TFC. Not much time left in the game. Not much time left for Red Bulls to do anything. We're sorry, Red Bulls. But TFC win the Supporters' Shield. In basically every league in the world, this would be considered winning the league. But given the fact that you don't even play every team, and you don't play everyone the same amount, you can't really say that. But even in the playoffs, that doesn't work. But it's so confusing. MLS can be so weird sometimes. But I'm not going to complain, though, because the Supporters' Shield is very impressive to win, very important to win, and it's very key for this club to get it. But there's one more championship to get. You know the one. I know the one. We all saw it slip away last year. It's time to go and get it. But before that happens, there's a certain, not saying it has anything to do with this team, but back in 1998, a certain club called Los Angeles Galaxy set some sort of league record. And I'm not saying anybody's close to it, 2 wins away from breaking it, even a win and a tie away from breaking it, a win away from tying it. I'm not saying that at all. However, hypothetically, that would be nice to happen, wouldn't it? But let's not let that get in the way of a pretty good time. They won the Supporters' Shield. They won a really good game. There's 2 left in the season. 1 against Montreal, and fuck Montreal. We can all agree that fuck Montreal. And 1 against Atlanta, who's always fun to watch. They've been taking the entire league by storm. Very, very entertaining, always. So that's probably going to be really fun, too. The playoffs are always a blast. We're not even playing the first round, obviously. But until then, come on, you Reds.